before we get into this video, I wanted to talk about basically just saying that I know I didn't cover everything in this video. It really wasn't an overview of the game. It was just kind of me talking about nostalgia and shit like that. You know, I forgot about shit like the fusion chamber where you could put the cards into the little chamber to get some new cards and stuff like that. And you know, other game modes that I probably haven't talked about, but enjoy the video. WWE in 2014 was pretty alright. We had the Daniel Bryan story, one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, the Shield, and them breaking up, Team Cena versus Team Authority, you know, a bunch of different things. But on August 14th, 2014, there was something that came out that sparked interest into the wrestling community. May not be everybody, but a good amount of people. And that was WWE Supercard. If you don't know what that is, WWE Supercard is basically a card game filled with cards with wrestlers who have different stats, and they go against each other, and you build your deck to have a stronger team. And that pretty much was the basis of it. It had different game modes, you know, different varieties of the cards: rare, super rare, ultra rare, epic, legendary, survivor, and WrestleMania. I can't believe I just did that off the dome. Like, that wasn't even like, I don't even have a script, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just talking to my ass. But those were the rarities of the cards. I'll show pictures of the cards. They had people like The Rock, John Cena, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, stuff like that. And you know, it was different gameplay. You know, they had the entrances, and you know, it was a sight to see. I know I'm stuttering, but it was a sight to see. It was something new. But it kept going. August 20th of 2015, Season 2 of WWE Supercard came out. Season 2 is when I started to play. I was in like 6th grade when this came out. You know, this was on the time of Roman Reigns being booed out his mind. You know, Cena started to do new wrestling moves and shit like that. But it was different. The UI was different. The cards looked different. It was a fresh reset. And you know, I'm pretty sure it had the same game modes and everything like that. You know, it had you know, Road to Glory, Ring Domination, the team events. You know, I forgot to mention that too. You could be on a team and y'all play team events. And you know, they have this situation where I forgot what the game mode is called. I'll put up on the screen. You pick a card that you want to support, and you play to get a certain amount of points to place to potentially get the card or a good pack to get new cards. Now, this was fun because like I had friends who would play this, and we would play it in school when we had our phones or whatever, or we would be at home grinding it out. Like, I'm talking about not getting off that bitch for real. Like, we would be on that bitch all day if we had the chance. Like, we would be on there all the time, grinding out the points, playing, sweating. You know, teammates not playing, we kicking them out instantly. Like, we was on that type of time. If we didn't have a team, we in the team chat looking for team, all of that. You know, we was on it, man. It was really fun, man, seeing the new cards. It also went from rare to WrestleMania, but they also added the SummerSlam tier. And the Season 2 cards, in my opinion, are the best looking cards in the game. I know that's probably biased because that's when I first started, but man, they were just good looking, man. They really were just good looking. I remember when I first started to play, you know, we would flex all of our cards and new tiers and everything. And so the system is when you can pro cards, but there's a difference because you have a silver pro and a gold pro. A silver pro is basically you just proing 2 cards without leveling them up or everything like that. But a gold pro is when you level them both up to 100 and they combine. And you know, before you do that, you want to get your tokens. In Season 2, they had tokens to have you put it in different stats, which were power, toughness, speed, and charisma. And in order for you to level up your card, besides like putting cards into your card to make it to 100, there was another way to level up your card, and that was to play the games. In season 1 and season 2, I believe, you had to play 100 games in each slot. So you had to play 100 power games, 100 toughness games, 100 speed games, and 100 charisma games. And while you play those games, you have the opportunity to get a lot of rewards for playing certain amounts of games, which would probably be like 10 pulls off the deck, a card in your tier, a female card or a male card in your tier. Yeah, it was, man, damn, this is bring back hella memories. The reason that I brung this, like, the reason I'm doing this video is because I decided to go back into the game to see, like, what was it, like, what did it look like? Because me and the close homie that was playing it, that used to play with me, like, we had a situation where we would, like, leave for, like, years, like a year or two, and then come back to see, like, what the new tiers is and everything, play for it for a little minute, and then get off again. Like, the game is just, we kind of come back for nostalgia purposes. But back on track. So you had to play those games, 100 games. You have a lot of rewards. You also have quests to get tickets so you can get packs as well. They also introduced the Money in the Bank feature, which you can get coins for and stuff like that. So you can get certain special cards out of the Money in the Bank function. Which the first ones was a Seth Rollins and a Roman Reigns when you held the Money in the Bank briefcase. And you had to get a certain amount of points to get those cards. The Money in the Bank mode was basically you had a level pyramid of cards that you could go against, and it's from 1 point to like 5 points or something like that. And you will have your team that you will have, and you will face the cards, and you will go all the way up to the top until you get the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is how you get your points. But it wasn't just only the Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins; they had other cards too. But that's another thing that was added, I believe. They had the regular WoW, which is just regular play-on-play, PvP. I mean, the PvP modes, the different modes for PvP that you play, so you can get coins for that too. They also have in-game currency, which are called credits, so you can buy packs. I remember watching it's a YouTuber called Super Zamaga Barbecue. He will open up packs every day. Like, I would watch his videos and just watch him open up the packs and be like, damn, I wish I had that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I didn't, because the grind was so fun. Like, it really, like, once you're at the top of the game, it's like it's not that fun anymore. But like, so like WrestleMania and SummerSlam were like the top tiers. The whole time I was down in probably like epic or legendary, but it was still fun, playing Road to Glory and seeing a pro that I could potentially get and playing and all night to get the card. It was just fun, man. It was fun. But while all of that went on, as I got older, my interest started to decline, and I wasn't really the only one. The views and stuff and like the plays just started going down too. Like, once I got into, I think season 3 came out when I was in 7th or 8th grade. We had, that's when the new tiers came out. Some of the new tiers during the season 3 were hardened, elite, and ultimate tier. But this is during the time of the brand split, so it was Raw cards and SmackDown cards. That, like, they looked good, but and then our team disbanded from the update too, so we had to find each other again. But like, I was still playing it, but I wasn't playing it as much as the season 2, and that pattern started to like keep going as time went on, because the game just stopped being fun. It was a mix of me not really watching wrestling anymore, the game just not feeling the same, and just me getting older in general. Like, it just wasn't hitting like it used to, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know, man, it was like, season 2 was just like, I don't know, it was the perfect setting for the game, you know. But they still have seasons going on now, but like nobody really talks about that. Nobody really plays it for real, you know. Except for Got Barbecue still plays, but nobody's really like going out their way to play the game. You know, it like, don't get me wrong, like the basis of the game is still the same, but it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't hit the same, you know. I don't know if y'all played the game, but if y'all did, maybe y'all agree with me, maybe y'all disagree with me, you know. But it does have its moments where it is fun, but not really, not as much. But overall, I really didn't have nothing to say. I just wanted to talk about the game because it was you know, I was basically just looking at nostalgia, just going back into it and just, you know, just reminiscing pretty much on like me playing this game. But that's it, man. I'm out, man. Peace. Yeah, so I also wanted to add that during the cards too, you could switch out pictures and everything and shit like that.